Have you ever felt like you're on the verge of receiving God's promises, but they just haven't manifested yet? You may have prayed, fasted, and asked for guidance, yet the blessings seem delayed. If that's the case, it's time to ask God a powerful question. Lord, what old things am I holding on to that are no longer serving me and are hindering my prayers? Ask this question regularly, and then take a moment to be still and listen to what God places in your heart. You might be surprised at what surfaces. In Ephesians chapter 4, verses 22 to 24, we are given a clear instruction. Get rid of your old self, which made you live as you used to, the old self that was being destroyed by its deceitful desires. Your hearts and minds must be made completely new, and you must put on the new self, which is created in God's likeness and reveals itself in the true life that is upright and holy. What does this mean? It means that the old habits, mindsets, and behaviors that once defined you are now holding you back from stepping into God's promises. You may believe you're ready for God's blessings, but if you're still clinging to things from your past, there's no room for the new blessings He wants to give you. For example, maybe you're praying for a financial breakthrough, but you're still holding on to a mindset of scarcity. You're afraid to take risks, afraid to invest or try something new because your old thought patterns tell you that you'll fail. Instead, God is asking you to release that fear and embrace a mindset of abundance and success. Begin to see opportunities where before you only saw obstacles or failures. Perhaps you're longing for a beautiful, loving relationship, but you're still holding on to an old relationship that you know deep down isn't right for you. It could be that God has something far better for you, but you're still stuck in the past. Or maybe you're praying for healing in your body or your mind, but you're clinging to unforgiveness or bitterness. Healing often starts with releasing what no longer serves you, both spiritually and physically. That might mean forgiving someone who hurt you or breaking free from unhealthy habits that have led to sickness. If you want a promotion at work but have a habit of being unprofessional, argumentative, or not getting along with colleagues, maybe it's time to let go of those old behaviors and learn to work harmoniously with others. God promotes those who are humble and willing to grow. Or perhaps you're dreaming of starting your own business, but you find yourself stuck. It could be that you need to let go of the habit of doing the bare minimum in your current role. When you give your best in the position you're in now, God sees that and rewards your faithfulness. The truth is, whether you're praying for wisdom, financial blessings, a fulfilling career, a loving family, or a healed body, you need to make sure you're not holding on to negative thoughts or behaviors. God wants you to think positively and align your thoughts with His will. He desires for you to live in a state of faith and expectancy, not fear or doubt. Philippians chapter 4:8 offers the perfect roadmap for how our minds should function. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. By filling your mind with good, uplifting thoughts, your behaviors will naturally align with that mindset, and your life will begin to reflect God's goodness. God also tells us in Romans 12:2, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." In other words, it's time to let go of old negative thought patterns. Maybe you've been stuck in a cycle of anger, bitterness, or fear. You may have habits of gossiping, arguing, or being dishonest. These are the very things holding you back. Perhaps you've been careless with your finances, procrastinating, or consistently doubting God's provision in your life. God is calling you to let go of all of this. He wants to free you from the burdens of your old self. He is asking you to step into the new creation He has made you to be, and that requires releasing everything that's weighing you down and everything that is old and is not serving you anymore. God wants you to have the best life possible. But to step into that life, you must make a conscious decision to let go of the old. That includes old habits, old mindsets, and even old relationships that are no longer serving God's purpose for your life. If you are constantly living in the past, you won't have the space to embrace the new blessings God is trying to bring into your life. What are you still holding on to? Is it fear, doubt, anger, a relationship that's not serving you, a mindset that keeps you living in scarcity? God is asking you to let it go. The sooner you release what's no longer meant for you, the sooner you'll step into the beautiful life God has prepared for you. When you make this shift, you will see a transformation in your life. You'll experience more peace, joy, and clarity. Your relationships will improve, your career will advance, and you'll find yourself walking in alignment with God's will. Trust that God knows what is best for you. His plans are to prosper you and give you hope and a future. Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. So start today. Ask God what old things you need to let go of, and be ready to release them. You'll be amazed at the freedom and blessings that come when you let go of the old and embrace the new.